industrial system
didn't
has
want to
inflicted
hear the
on
voices
our
of the
community. I
people
believe
in the
this is
White
happening to us. So America would never do a thing like this to us.
We didn't want to hear the voices of the people in the White House. We wanted to hear the voices of the people who were picketing the White House.
I feel that it is my duty to stand up here tonight and bear testimony against slavery. I have seen it. I've seen it. I know it has horrors that can never be described. I was brought up under its wing. I witnessed for many years its demoralizing influences and its destructiveness to human happiness.
Is it a greater sin for me to steal his horse than it was for him to rob my mother's cradle and steal me?
We could walk through the park, but we couldn't stop it all. Just pass through it. There were swings in this park. And oh, I so much wanted sometimes to stop and swing a little while. But I couldn't. Because we were black.
The masses are poor. The masses belong to what you call the lower class. And when I talk about the masses, I'm talking about the white masses. I'm talking about the black masses, the brown masses, the yellow masses too.
And because women do feel themselves aggrieved, oppressed, and fraudulently deprived of their most sacred rights, we insist that they have immediate admission to all the rights and privileges that belong to them as citizens of the United States.
I'm not really so different from any of your children. My family really isn't so different from yours. After all, my family doesn't derive its sense of worth from being told by the state, "Congratulations, you're married."
We want to hear the words not of the people in Congress, but of people outside in the streets demonstrating.
We have called for education, health care, housing, jobs, hope, justice, creativity, equality, freedom.
Somehow torture is tolerated. Somehow lying is tolerated. Somehow reason is being discarded for faith, dogma, and nonsense. Somehow American leadership managed to create a more dangerous world.
It will not avenge our son's death. Not in our son's name.
When we have undermined the patriotic lie, we shall have cleared the path for that great structure wherein all nationalities shall be united into a universal brotherhood.
Through such maladjustment, I believe that we will be able to emerge from the bleak and desolate midnight of man's inhumanity to man into the bright and glittering daybreak of freedom and justice.
I hope no more groans of wounded men and women will ever go to the ear of the great spirit chief above.
This whole period of what the Japanese went through is important. If we can see the connections of how often this happens in history, we can stem the tide of these things from happening again.
Luckily, this country is still a democracy. People still have a voice.
It starts when you care to act. It starts when you do it again after they have said no. It starts when you say we and you know who you mean.
Revolutionary change does not come as one cataclysmic moment. Beware of such moments. But change comes as an endless succession of surprises as we move zigzag toward a more decent society.
In that moment, you'll know what freedom is. You know what life is.